we have to allow water to move when it rains, okay? And here in Ghana, or here in Accra, to be specific, these chiefs, they overlook this kind of situations. They are always in for their pocket.
Every single year during May, June, July, we come and complain about floods everywhere in Accra. And this year it's only gotten worse. Just a few episodes ago, we're here sitting talking about the same thing. And here we are today again. This is Viewpoint. My name is KY and I'm here with
Arnold.
I'm stressed out. I swear, I'm stressed out.
Why are you stressed out?
Because we keep talking about the same thing over and over again. And we keep hearing the same thing over and over again. Where is the strategy?
I believe you blame the government and also the citizens.
Yes,
okay.
That's what I'm saying. We hear the same thing.
So yesterday it was a very, very heavy downpour of rain. Since Sunday evening till Monday afternoon. So like over 10 hours
of rain.
Right. And it has really affected a lot of neighborhoods, a lot of communities. People have been affected heavily.
You know, as compared to the June 3rd rain last 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, yes. June 3rd, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago. No, 3
weeks ago.
Yeah, 3 weeks
This
ago.
was heavier than that.
This was far more heavier
and
than
we're comparing that day to 11 years ago, June 3rd.
But this rain, I don't think I've experienced this rain.
Yes, I haven't experienced anything.
In Ghana, like, so far. Because this rain was really, really serious. And the flooding in a lot of communities, even Dansoman said flood. Like a whole Dansoman. When it rains, you hear say Dansoman. No, for Chado, even with Chado, a lot of people are building on waterways at Chado.
Yes,
so
but then Arnold, have you seen Chado get flooded?
Oh yes, Chado.
When?
Sometimes Chado gets flooded. And the surprising thing is the properties are even sold in dollars or in Chado.
Yes, that's
so
one of the most expensive places in Accra.
Buying a property in dollars, then it rains and everything enters your room. The waters enters your room. And there was this guy complaining. Apparently, he's a fashion designer.
Yeah, I saw.
He was complaining, Charlie, everything, his warehouse, everything soaked in mud. And he even said there were snakes in the water. So imagine you thinking about the water flooding your place and also snake bites.
Talking about snakes, I saw a report where a guy was stuck at home, said because of the flood. The rain carried a snake to his space. The snake bit him, and because of the rains and floods, you can't take him to the hospital. So Charlie, he was unconscious. As of now, I don't know what's the report on him. But yesterday, he was unconscious.
It's serious. Like this heavy rain, people. So the minister even came out to say, the Minister of Interior came out to say, if you are not outside, stay at home. But the people living at home are not safe. The people going to work are not safe.
But I feel like you are safer in your home.
You are safer in your home.
It's only back.
Okay, so tell that to someone who is living at Adabraka. Adabraka was flooded like to the brim. You see some houses submerged in the water. Yes,
but I saw a video of a woman. Her house was submerged, right? And she was at home, but she was able to she took her handbag and it contained her phone. Let's say she took her handbag and she left with her life. So imagine you are in the car or something. Now we're quite so now you are stuck in the middle of nowhere.
For yesterday, nowhere safe.
Nowhere. At least you know that this is your house.
Only safe. Yesterday,
for yesterday, is still safer than being outside.
And also, and there were reports of people that died.
Yeah,
UTV reported 14. Is it 12 or 14?
12 or 14? The last I saw was 12. So maybe there's been an update or something.
And there are a lot of people who are in grief right now because imagine there was this story about a guy that was going to rescue his sister from her place and he got electrocuted.
I saw.
At Alajo.
I saw.
Yeah,
I saw.
This matter really serious.
I've been plying that route for a while. Like I grew up the youngsters. I went to the youngsters and all of that. So Alajo there, even when I was in makeup school, there was this lady at Alaja. That was where I used to go for my makeup class. Maintained Matisse got an IMA and overflowed and all of that. But maintained that say Alajo has flooded. Maintained that.
Alajo is one of the flood prone areas. For Alajo is one of the flood prone areas in Accra.
But then for you to see, if you compare Alajo Gata to the Gata around Foster, Alajo is way bigger.
Yeah, way bigger.
If you see
that's
the way
same
this
Gata that connects the Odona.
Yes. If you see the way this gutter is filled and there's refuse. This one is not refuse, the eba like piles. How?
Yeah. Our attitude. Say, yeah, no miss you ana ya two rubber nagu friend is saying gutter nim. All these things they pile, they make the gutters choke. All these things causes the flood. Because when you put rubbish into the gutters, they stack up. They pile up. When there is no heavy rainfall like this, they will be there. So when any small rainfall, everywhere flood.
Even
everywhere
when you
choke,
don't put it in the gutters, or baby, like when you throw it somewhere, when it rains, it will carry it through the gutters.
Yeah, it will come.
And that's what I feel like plenty people don't think about. Fine, we are chastising the people that I'm still going to speak about Foster because I schooled around there, so I saw things. When it's raining, before the rain like stops, when it's like at its heaviest, you see people bringing refuse from their homes and then putting. Yes, we know that okay, and then no matter what, it will choke the gutter. But then you've gone to, let's say, Medina, Shangri-La, and you leave refuse there. It will travel and find its way there. But because you won't find run and to get anymore, you are chastising the person that is doing that. So I feel like at this point, it's not government. I don't blame government.
No. So for the government side, you come down to the settlement, how the settlement is being handled. You see, even though governments don't sell lands, okay, and chiefs do, I believe the government needs to regulate the chiefs. Like, they have to direct the chiefs on which lands to sell and which lands not to sell.
They won't listen. Because
if they won't listen, there's a law. You can't tell me you are above the law. Listen, if the government comes out and says, okay, we are putting down a law, we are putting down a policy that the chiefs here in this community, make sure you don't sell lands, okay, or you don't build on waterways. Are you trying to tell me that the chiefs there won't listen? And are you trying to tell me that the laws of the country can't be enforced by the police?
Have you not seen, I'm not trying to mention names, but have you not seen a situation where they say this kingdom is the sovereign law of whatever status?
Whether you have a kingdom or not, you are under the laws of Ghana.
Even if the government instills a law, the people believe that their kingdoms and their chiefs and priests, whatever, are of a higher authority than the government. They say that they were there before there was democracy. So even if the government instills laws, the people now will stand for their chiefs. And so I say it's us.
It's us, but it's us who. But if the government is able to enforce laws, okay, correct laws, are you trying to tell me that Ghana is the only country that the chiefs sell their lands or something? No.
I don't know for that. No. I only know for Ghana.
Even in Nigeria, the chiefs they sell them lands. It be normal. Especially in Africa, like we have a lot of countries where chiefs sell lands, okay, but you don't experience this plenty floods because those chiefs that are selling the lands, they put it at the back of their mind that we have waterways, we have to allow water to move when it rains, okay. And here in Ghana or here in Accra, to be specific, these chiefs, they overlook this kind of situations. They are always in for their pockets because there is space and there is land. Let's put something here. Let's pile up sand. Then you sell the land to other people, and that is not the right thing to do. And it has really affected a lot of people yesterday because for yesterday's rain, the whole of Accra, I won't even say Accra, I'll say the greater Accra region. Because even in Adenta, people they cry. Medina, people are crying. Oyarefa. Awoshi.
I wish you saw my road on my way to work this morning. The water is still not gone down.
So the
driver that brought me safe, I had to walk to my junction, and the people there waiting for cars. I wanted to help somebody, but Ubefa wine, Aja wine.
Yeah.
Did you get it? Even the guy who picked me up, he was like, "I'm lucky he's going out of town." Because nobody is willing to put their car through that.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
And See, I'm even stressed out talking about this whole thing because the rain is not even stopping.
No. I heard it would continue
Until
Thursday.
Sunday. Right now, they said today
Friday,
and tomorrow at least.
we are free.
But from Thursday to Sunday, it's heavy.
The government needs to do something. If we have to start breaking down structures on waterways, we have to do it.
They are breaking
no matter
it down.
No matter what, even if the citizens are crying, they are shouting, they are cursing, what. No. It's like we have to think for the future. We have to make sure that this thing doesn't repeat itself again, because this flood, if we don't take time, it will start going to places where they don't even experience flood.
I bet you in a few years, other people will be talking about the same thing. I told you.
No, that is if our government don't work on it.
June 3rd. No,
you see, with June 3rd, na circle pay.
So it means that it's getting worse.
Yes, it's getting worse.
That's the issue.
Na circle pay. But you see, now the catastrophe is too much. You understand?
Accra itself is a wetland.
So, like, I think they would sit down, go back to their drawing boards and find ways and means, okay, to reduce the flood, because now it's really, really getting serious. People are really suffering now. Like, back then when it rains, you only see videos from Lakeside, Circle, Oyarefa, like very few places, but now
you know how crazy
it's everywhere.
It is that the Shangri-La
now even
stretch.
Spintex,
I'm talking about the Shangri-La stretch. It got flooded. You know how crazy that is.
Yeah, place wave gutters did everything did. Like on a normal day, you will even expect that this place is supposed to flood.
Right.
On a normal day, that shows
Lakeside
you
for the
number.
Lakeside.
Yeah, you understand.
Yeah,
but now there is not just Lakeside. Now it's everywhere. Awoshi, Kwashiman, Ablekuma, everywhere is getting flooded, and the government needs to work on this thing. Yesterday, NADMO, they really work pound.
This year, I'm only going to say this. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but it's only going to get worse. So the only thing is, they have to be proactive towards next year, because if everybody is bearing witness that the rainfall this year is the heaviest they've ever recorded. Like,
so far,
me, my big age, I never see rainfall like this before.
Yeah. The 2015 June 3rd was kind of similar. Like when you look at the time the rain fell, like the long hours, okay.
Yeah.
But this time, no, the flood is too much.
This time it's not just one day that it's raining that heavily.
Like from Sunday to Monday.
And my mom was telling me that on Saturday it rained. So Saturday Etoya around Enumere a bit like it stopped. Then Sunday it continued. So it's like double. And even today it was raining like briefly earlier on. So Charlie.
For now, the meteorological
GMET.
David, I can't say GMET. We have to educate them. Meteorological. The meteorological department will say institution. Okay. So now the meteorological department, are working. They are working very hard. They are working very hard to give out information on the weather. Because if not this recent flooding, I don't think I will see a post from them. But today we are seeing posts from them giving us updates on it, and I think that would kind of help us in a way for NADMO and also the fire service to also monitor and know where to go. Okay, so yes, the government too they try. But
then Arnold, are we well equipped to face something like this? Even if then they try, how many people?
Okay, so the fact that NADMO is trying their best to even to contain this situation, okay, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. They have things to do. Like they can actually help the country, okay, but we as citizens need to also help ourselves by also being vigilant when it comes to dumping of refuse, okay, because when you always dump refuse in the gutters, when you always leave refuse on the roads and all that, they are the same refuse that goes and choke these waterways. So if we as citizens are very vigilant and we can stop ourselves from being very dirty. When you look at videos from Agbogloshi, you could see like
a ton.
Charlie, like rubbish.
A ton.
Imagine where are all this rubbish coming from? It's coming from us, we the citizens. We are the cause of all this, and all this rubbish they go end for Kole to the sea, and the sea will bring it back. When you look at videos from Laboma
the sea doesn't like to be dirty.
when you look at videos from Laboma Beach, you could see like huge refuse being packed at the beachfront, and it's very, very sad. So now this rubbish will they go pack on? Where will they go put them for? Are we going to burn them?
That's the only option.
So we are going to burn them. We are going to pollute there.
A lot of what ifs, a lot of questions. We don't even have answers to any of that. We don't even know whether our concerns are going to be addressed. But then again, everybody needs to do their job for this whole thing to be... See, thank you very much. Because this whole thing is like very, very stressful. So thank you very much for joining us on this episode. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Follow us across all social media platforms at Kente Studios. And yeah, keep the conversation going on in the comments. This is Viewpoint. My name is KY, and I did this with